quick like vlog update about my channel, and like also I guess a house tour kind of thing. Show you where the full extent of my room and my room and my house and stuff, and like I guess give you an update on what's kind of going on with my channel for like the few like 2 people that constantly watch my videos. But anyways, I'm not gonna be doing as many videos as I said in my last video as I was before, because I got a lot of things going on. Like I said, me and my wife are expecting a baby. I have a lot of like housework project things going on, like a carpet installment and stuff like that, which I'll show you here in a minute. So yeah, I guess I'll just kind of get into the tour and kind of just talk about everything. So not sure how to. I guess I can't do that. Let me try something real quick. Okay, so I found out on my phone I can't just switch the camera, so we're gonna get some really weird angles going. Like to begin with, there's a oh, shit. Let me figure this out. Yeah, there's my TV and my PlayStation and some of my. Oh, no, that's not my PlayStation. Yeah. There's my PlayStation, right? Like right here. Right here. Yeah, I got a PS4 Pro, and as you can see, I got a little bit of figurines on here. The Sora one from GameStop. I have this reptile one, which I don't even remember where the hell I got that from. That was a long time ago. I have my very first console, Nintendo 64. Sitting here as memories. And also my first PlayStation 2. I actually didn't have a PlayStation 1 of my own. Here's the controllers I use. And this one that I personally painted this one myself. It's supposed to be like Jason Voorhees mask. I did it for the Mortal Kombat DLC. And where was it? Oh, the funny thing behind this green one is I kept the receipt to this because when I lived with one of my roommates, our house got broken into, and they stole my PS3, my PS4, all my controllers, all my games, all my accessories. One of my favorite CD wallets that had all my good CDs in it. But anyways, what got them caught was they went and sold all the game stuff to GameStop. And I went in there and seen my controller, which I had custom made on the internet. And, you know, I got to show GameStop that, you know, that's my controller. I had it personally made. I had the receipt and everything. It took me forever to find the receipt. But anyways, yeah, just because he was stupid enough to sell that to GameStop, and I happened to kept my receipt, we got him caught, and he has like, because he also stole my roommate's like MacBook, a lot of his Xbox games and stuff, and just oh, he stole a gun, so that made him a felon. And he stole over, I think it's like pretty much $5,000 worth of stuff, which is also a felony in the state of Oklahoma, if I remember right. I think they changed it now. Anyways, on that means he committed a felony while armed with a firearm, which is a big no-no. Anyways, he has like 13 years in jail now, so I think that's funny. And I got my collectibles up here. Like, I really like this Jason thing. I'll sit down in the chair so I can see what it... And it plays the music, so yeah, that's pretty cool. And I have that Ash from Ash vs. the Evil Dead that my wife got me. Here's one section of all my Pops. I mean, not of all my Pops, but one section of my Pops. Here's another small, let's see, small section, not session. Oh yeah, I got the Doom collectible for PS4, the like collector's edition. I got the Dishonored 2. Sorry about the mess in my room. Haven't cleaned it in a while. Another cool thing I have is one of the first Nintendo DS's. It was like the Mario edition. It came out like I think it was the first edition of DS's. I have the For Honor collectible collector's edition, Mortal Kombat X, Last Guardian, and I have a crap ton of movies, as you can tell. I have this, which I recently got, which I think is really cool. I'm a big fan of The Watchmen. If you haven't watched that movie, you should. It's long as hell, but it's a really good movie. This is one of my first... one of my first movies I ever owned myself. Make sure I got a good thing of that Watchmen. I'm not sure if I did or not. And yeah, here's my other section of movies. I have pretty much all the current Marvel movies that have come out, and then I have some more. I like to collect movies that are based on comic books or based on cartoons, stuff like that. Like I have some off ones like Tank Girl, and have Ghost in the Shell, Sin City, The Phantom, just all kinds of stuff. I like collecting those. I have this collectible Ghost Rider. I think Ghost Rider would probably be one of my favorite Marvel characters. As far as DC, I don't really like many of those, but Rorschach would be my favorite. Here's another section of my Pops. And this Iron Spider is one of my favorites. So is Anti-Venom and Spider-Man 2099. And I have this section over here of Star Wars and some Marvel, Flash Gordon. And then I have my video game based ones, which I just got this one recently, and I really love it. And I'm still waiting on my Liu Kang one to come in. But I got all the Mortal Kombat ones that I could. I pre-ordered all of them at GameStop. Also recently got the Horizon Zero Dawn ones. And I have the Dishonored 2 ones. I'm not sure if you all have seen it in the back of my videos, but this is normally in the back of my videos. It's one of my favorite posters. I got it from Vintage Stock. It's one of their displays and they weren't supposed to sell it, but I talked the guy out of it. And then I have more or less kind of my favorite Pops at the moment, and that's the Kingdom Hearts ones. And I got the 3-pack of the Trons. And then I have all the South Park ones below them. The only South Park ones I don't have is the Stan and Kyle, where they're in the same box, the double pack, but I didn't see much point in getting that. I have this alien cutout thing, because I was friends with a vendor that works for Anderson's. They're the ones that put out like certain movies and like certain brands of stuff at Walmart. They stock it there. And I got a couple of those from him because he was pretty cool to me. I think that's pretty much all in my room. Here's my current collection of PS4 games. And these. And I have a whole bunch of my old PS3 games in there. There's my guitar. Currently my favorite one I play with a lot is the 8-string. And then behind it is my 5-string bass. And those little aquariums are mealworms. And then this one is, which if you've ever seen the light coming off my videos, it's from her heat lamp. There she is. This is my first child. And she eats the mealworms and stuff. But she's always chilling here in my room with me. Oh, wait, I don't know if y'all seen them. Sorry about the camera angle. Like I said, I can't figure out how to switch them around to where it'll be easier for me to see what I'm pointing at and talking at the same time. This is my desk that's behind in my videos. It's kind of where I set up my laptop and work on stuff. Yeah, if any of y'all have ever wondered what this thing is hanging behind my head usually in the game, this is a pop filter and a mic stand, because as I've said in my other videos, I work on music. There's a small section of my comic books and books I have. And some more over here. My favorite comic series at the moment really is the Fable series. It's really good. It's the one that Wolf Among Us is based on. That's another thing I got from I know I don't even have an Xbox, but I just thought that was pretty cool. And this is my closet that's in the back, which is a total mess right now. This is my original PS4, that's my PS4 Pro, some Pokemon Lego crap, Pokemon Monopoly, box to my Razer mouse, my headset, there's the box to the Kingdom Hearts Sora thing, my bunny mask, lamps. This is full of my old damn Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Here's another one of my guitars. My guitar that my parents got me when I was young. Well, not young, I guess like 15, 16. And here's another one that I invested in. And this is all my crap I just haven't unboxed since I moved into this house with my wife. I just kind of pushed it there out of the way, procrastinated on it. And this hallway used to be hardwood floor, and from the water and flooding damage we had to switch it out, because here's the hardwood and here's what I put in the damn tile. I was a pain in the ass because it's oblong. I think that's the right word I'm using, I don't know. Instead of it being square pieces, it's rectangle pieces. So yeah. This is the guest room that we also kind of just been piling crap in. It used to have carpet in it. Doesn't anymore. Anyways, one of my projects today is to get this room clean, which I've been kind of putting off for a while. So, yeah, there's that. And there's an amp I was supposed to fix like 2 years ago, and I've just been putting that off. I'm really good at procrastinating, if y'all haven't figured that out yet. Like that door, that's the door to the closet I was supposed to fix. But we tore up the carpet, so that's kind of on the back burner for now. So anyways, this is one of the rooms we're waiting to get carpeted. I'm not sure if that's a word. One of the rooms we're waiting for Lowe's to come with their people, whatever, and lay the carpet in there. And you're going to see the lighting change a lot. I try to, it's kind of a pet peeve, but for some reason I like having all the same light bulbs. So I try to make it to where the house is lit the same everywhere. But like right here is the one sweet spot in my house to where there's not much lighting. And here's like our main bathroom. We're waiting till after we get the carpet done to finish tiling that way. I'm not even sure if y'all seen that. So yeah, that's where it messed up those tiles there. And then this, which is also messy from my clothes laying on the floor and stuff, is the master bedroom. And as you can see, no carpet. And it also pulled up our master closet carpet, which is a big master closet. And if y'all kind of notice how I wear a different band tee almost every video, it's because I have all these band tees that I've collected since I was like, I want to say about 14 or 15. I've been kind of roughly the same size. I put on a lot of weight recently, I guess, dad weight. I got the dad bod. I'll leave that light on for a little bit while I'm in here. And not to show y'all like my toilet or anything, but yeah, we recently put in a new toilet and we put the tile in here. But this room was the source of the whole flooding thing, because we had a crap toilet from the people who owned it before. I guess the toilet was bad and water overflowed up out of it, which it wasn't anything nasty. It was just like the water from, like, it was clean water is what I'm saying. It came up everywhere. Anyways, that toilet's gone now. I really wanted to take it out in the backyard and beat it with a bat, but we just gave it to someone else. Like they were gonna sell it or junk it or whatever, I don't know. I just wanted it out of the house. So anyways, we got the new toilet in, and then why there's tools all over the ground is because the dang supply line under the sink, when I had the insurance people come out and they tore up all the carpet and hardwood and all that crap, they also had to pull the counters out, because the reason why this is all blue under here, which we're going to paint the same way, which is blue was all the color we had at the moment, is because they had to take out the drywall, like 2 foot of it, because it's like standard procedure in a, I think they said class 3 flooding. I'm using air quotes because I don't really remember what they said. But anyways, when they pulled out the countertop, I guess apparently they broke one of the valves and didn't tell us. So that was nice when I got all the water turned on after all this water damage done, and then more water damage almost happened. I'm just glad I set that up before the carpet got here. So yeah, that's, I guess, bedroom, master bedroom, and my room. We have a 3-bedroom house and 2.5 bath. And then we have a pretty big living room, and our kitchen's kind of in the same room. It just has like this divider thingy. And that's the living room TV that my wife uses most of the time. She uses my old original PS4, which is right there. I think it's the first edition. I don't know, I can't remember. These are her games that she hardly ever plays because she's not really a gamer. I got her Battle Crashers, World of Final Fantasy, Little Nightmares, Deformers, and I'm trying my hardest to get her to play Kingdom Hearts because I personally love Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, and I got her the, what the hell is this called? 6th edition of Little Nightmares. Oh, and here's more of my movies. These are pretty much, well, these stacks are stacks of stuff we haven't watched yet, and these are books I've been meaning to read. But all these under here are my favorite movies. Like I said, Watchmen's one. I have 2 copies of it now because I really wanted that collector's edition. There's Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. And then there's this, which I really love. It's all 12 films of Friday the 13th. Big fan of that. It comes with quite a bit of cool stuff like a Camp Crystal Lake patch and stuff. And then there's Turbo Kid. I really love this movie. This is really good. I also have the collector's edition of Unbreakable. Extremely good movie. I loved it. And then I have some weird movies like Versus. I had like this habit of like, I guess I was reading articles of like, you know, top 10 this, or, you know, if you like this movie, you'll like these movies. Anyways, I went down like a long rabbit hole of those and started finding movies like this, and Being John Malkovich, which I loved. What's the other one got? Old Boy, Rampage, Identity. All those are really good. And then I'm a big Evil Dead fan, and I have the Evil Dead 1 DVD collector's edition of Necronomicon, and I have 2 Evil Dead 2 Necronomicon. And I also have the Army of Darkness, the Evil Dead remake. I wanted the Army of Darkness Evil Dead book, the Necronomicon edition thing of Army of Darkness, but for some reason it only sold in Australia, which is beyond me why. Yeah, you might be asking yourself why my wife has a bigger TV and a better setup than I do in my room, and that's because she's the wife. Oh, and I have the South Park pillow. I'm a huge fan of South Park, and I got my wife into it too because I just love South Park. I've been watching it since it pretty well came out, which I probably shouldn't have at that age, but it was one of the things me and my dad did together. There's my MacBook currently sitting on my drum throne. That's pretty much what I do all my music work on. And that and Pod Farm. Pod Farm helps out a bit. Between Pod Farm and a MacBook, you pretty much almost have a home studio there. That's my Wi-Fi router, which is amazing. And what's amazing about that is, or to me, is it's like the fastest internet I've ever experienced. Can't remember the speed on it, but the guy installed it said he didn't even know that his company ran that kind of speed, and that we're the only ones in our county that have it besides his bosses. And it's a pretty good chunk, but it's worth it because I hate buffering and lagging and stuff like that. And with my wife, we don't have regular TV, we have Netflix and Hulu, so with her always watching TV on one PlayStation and me doing my games and streaming on the other, I don't really want, her videos having to load, like me not be able to play games so she can watch a movie, or her not be able to watch a movie so I can play games, kind of thing. I want us to be able to do our own things and not, well, you get what I'm saying. And if you can hear that constant scratching at the door, that's her dog, which you've seen in the other videos. But she's been outside, she's been in trouble because she chewed up my MacBook controller. I mean, not controller, charger. Yeah, that made me pretty mad. This is our kitchen. Don't mind the dirty dishes. My wife was too tired to do them, and I don't really do dishes. So, yeah, there's that, and then there's a mess of the garage that I gotta clean up. That's my workbench and everything where I have all my tools and stuff. That's the table that we're gonna be cleaning off. Got a couple projects going. I don't know what the hell that was, but it's something I'm probably gonna clean up. I swear this house is haunted. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing, is all that. I gotta get, as soon as get the appointment with the carpet people, me, myself, and my wife, I guess, probably me because she's pregnant, we're gonna have to move all that stuff out of those rooms so they can lay the carpet, the beds, everything. So I'm gonna be doing that for a couple of days. And I guess I'll show you my other two children, my wife's dog. I say my wife's dog, it's mine too, but she can get on my nerves sometimes. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause this so I can get a good video of them. Okay, so here we are outside now, and I'll try to get a good picture of them. They're very active. But here's my wife's dog, Mina, and my kitty. I'm just joking. I know it's a raccoon. Yeah, this is my baby. My baby Aku. And I got his name from, because when I got him, I was binging Samurai Jack. So I just like the name Aku. It sounds pretty good and fitting towards him, because he is Master of Mischief and Shogun of Sorrow. Anyways, oh, and another thing I'm gonna have to work on is this privacy fence. That's Aku's, yeah, that's his home. He has to stay outside. Which, I mean, as you can see, I let him out, and he's out more than he is in, but that's where he sleeps. And anyways, this fence was like this when we got the house, and I'm gonna have to fix it. And all this before March, before my daughter gets here. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. And that's not being sarcastic, I'm actually really excited about that. Still trying to figure out the name for it. My wife wants to name it Kira from the Dark Crystal, which I'm kind of okay with, but at the same time she had a dog named Kira, so that kind of makes it a little weird for me. But I told her she could name the daughter if I could name the son, because when we didn't know what it was, I wanted to name my son Ashley from Evil Dead. Like I said, I'm a big Evil Dead fan. And there's a coup climbing on me. Ow, shit. His claws can hurt. And I got a good shirt on, so I don't want him to tear it up. And now he's trying to eat a paint cup. Like I said, Shogun of Sorrow. Anyways, that's oh yeah, I told her that if I could name the son Ashley, then she could name the daughter. Anyways, it turns out we're gonna have a daughter, so she gets to name the daughter. And she keeps going back and forth between names. That was a coup falling off my wife's chair. Anyways, yeah, that's my chair. That's my wife's chair. Anyways, trying to get back on subject. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the name. Anyways, she was wanting to name it Kira after the Dark Crystal, and she keeps going back and forth between wanting to name it that and not wanting to name. I mean, not it that. Name her that. My neighbor's mowing, so that's what that noise is. Oh, my hair looks pretty crazy right now. Yeah, between naming it that and there's some other names she came up with. One that I like was Ripley from Aliens, because my wife really likes the Alien series, which I got her into. Okay, the mower scares him. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this here so I can put him up, since he's scared of the mower and freaking out. So yeah, be sure to keep an eye on my channel and see my future videos. Like I said, I'm gonna be going through quite a bit of changes on the channel. I won't be doing games all the way straight through like that. I'll be doing some other stuff. And I also have like some like, I guess, hookups and like modeling and stuff. I'm not gonna be doing modeling, but I might be getting into background acting, kind of that kind of stuff. And like I said, I'm really wanting to get my music done. I'm wanting to come out with my first like EP before March, which I keep procrastinating with like everything else. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here because I'm almost at like 30 minutes, so I think that's a good vlog update. First vlog. Ow. Shit. I'm too hard. Wrestling. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. As always, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys